Hi, this is Sean. Welcome to GuitarReferenceGuide.com. We're going to go through the classic song Come Together by the Beatles. Great guitar riff, really cool solo at the end, and it's got a blues bass feel, key of D, and here we go. Come Together, intro, guitar riff, 10th fret, index finger on the low E string. You're going to pluck this twice. Then we're going to come down to the 10th fret on the A string. We're going to play and we're going to hammer to the 12th fret with our 3rd finger. Then you're going to keep your 3rd finger down and you're going to play the 10th fret of the D string with your index finger like that. So real slow, 10, 10, 10, 12, hammer, 10. And you need to keep this one ringing out. Hear both of the notes at the same time. Real slow. 10, 10, 10, 12, 10. And that's the intro riff, and you'll hear it throughout the song. It's also a break in between the sections. For the next part of Come Together, we have the verse. Now, I'm going to show you how to play it 2 different ways. This would be the more difficult way. I'm going to go through the easy way when I'm finished showing you this way. It's a blues riff in D, 1st finger 5th fret on the A string, 3rd finger 7th fret on the D string. And you're going to be vamping off of the 9th fret with your pinky. So it's going to sound like this. You do this for 4 measures. So we're going to play this twice. 1 and... Put your pinky down, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Do this for 4 measures. Then we come up to the A, which is going to be the same riff, but we're just going to move all of our fingers to the low E string and the A string. Same riff, real slow. It's quite a stretch. Come to the G chord. You're going to strum a full G chord. And you're going to stop right away with your right hand, dead in the strings like that. So you could play it like this. 4 measures. Now, an alternate way to do that, an easier way to do that, would be playing it here. 1st finger, 2nd fret on the G string. You're going to be playing an open D string. So the same rule applies. We're going to be playing 1 and then 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the same string, the G string. So that would sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 measures. Then we go to the A, which would be everything the same, just move your finger to the D string. 4th fret on the D string with your 3rd finger. And then you strum the G chord. So that would be the other way of doing it, the easier way. For the chorus, we would go to the 7th fret, and we're going to play our index finger on the 7th fret of the low E string, 3rd finger, 9th fret of the A string, pinky on the 9th fret of the D string. We're going to strum straight down 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Then it comes back to the riff. So the chorus again, timing's a little tricky here. So we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and on the 4 and you go to the A5. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So one more time, slowly. And then back to the riff. And those are all the sections to the song. So I'm going to play through it, all the different sections. I'm going to tie them together so you can hear what they sound like. And then best of luck with Come Together by the Beatles. Great song. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right to the chorus. So instead of playing the verse like this, if you have a hard time with that stretch, feel free to go to the blues riff on the 2nd fret, the one I showed you that's a little easier. It works just as well. And the way to get that syncopated sound is after you play the note, you just lightly stop it. With my right hand, I kind of use the back of my hand to deaden the string, and I also take my finger off, and that stops the sound. So that's the syncopated type of sound you're hearing when you're hearing it. You have to stop the sound to get it to have that type of rhythm. Do that one again. The solo for Come Together really slowly. I'm going to take you through each of the licks. I'm going to number the licks, and then when we're done, I'm going to play through the whole thing in sequence and calling out the licks as I play them. So we're going to start with lick number 1. Lick number 1 is going to look like this. 13th fret on the B string, with your 3rd finger. You're going to play and you're going to bend up a whole step. One more time. Now a whole step is 2 frets, so a good way to test that would be to go to the 15th fret, play the note, and then when you bend from 13, that's your target note. One more time. This is lick number 1. One more time. And again. Lick number 2. We're going to come down to the 13th fret of the high E string, and we're going to pluck this up a whole step. And then we're going to pluck it up a whole step again, release, pull off, and then 13 on the B string a whole step. So if I play that in slowly in time, it would sound like this. Whole step, release, pull off, whole step bend from the B string. Now this is all based on the D minor pentatonic scale, which would be the 13th fret, 10th fret, 13th fret, 10th fret, 12th fret, 10th fret, 12th fret, 10th fret, 12th fret, 10th fret, 13th fret, 10th fret. So if you wanted to take a solo, that would be the this would be the scale you could use to improvise. So all these licks are based on this scale. That would be lick number 2. One more time, really slow. Pull off. A little faster. A little faster. Lick number 3. 10th fret on the G string with your index finger. 12th fret on the G string. This one is going to be the same thing. You're going to bend up a whole step, release, and then back to 13 on the B string, bend up a whole step. Now this one's a little trickier because it's a pre-bend. So when we play the first note, 10th fret, when we go to the 12th fret, we bend the note up ahead of time, release, and then pull off. One more time. Again. Release, pull off. Again. Whole step. Release, pull off. A little faster. One more time. And that would be lick number 3. Now lick number 4, index finger on the 10th fret of the high E string. And then this one we're going to bend up, release a whole step and pull off again. And then a whole step bend on the 13th fret. One more time. Again. 10th fret, whole step bend, release, pull off, 13, whole step. Now the next lick, I think this is going to be lick number 5. It's almost exactly the same. In fact, the first part of it is, but we're starting from the B string now. The B string at the 10th fret. Whole step, bend, release. Now we go to the 15th fret and bend up a whole step. We got one more time, real slow. 10th fret, bend, release, pull off. 15th fret, whole step bend. Again. Release, pull off. One more time. Now we have our lick at the 15th fret. Now this is still all based on the pentatonic scale. We would be using this blues box to play this lick. That's what it's based on. 15, 13, 15, 13, and 14. Okay, so then this would be lick number 6. So for lick number 6, we're going to bend up at the 15th fret a whole step, and then a whole step bend and release, pull off, and then 15 again. Do that again, real slow. 13, or 15, no, it starts at 15, sorry. 15, a whole step bend, release, pull off, and then 15, a whole step bend. Again. Again. One more time. Lick number 7, we're going to move up to the 17th fret. Now this 335 only has 20 frets. They usually have 22 frets. So don't get confused by what you're looking at. This is really my last fret on this guitar, but normally you would have 2 more. So we would go to the 17th fret with our index finger, and we would bend at the 20th fret up a whole step, release and pull off again. Pull off, and then at the 20th fret on the high E string, bend up a whole step. Again, 17, 20, whole step, release, pull off, and then up a whole step again. One more time. Now, that lick happens twice, 2 times in a row, the exact same lick. One more time. Release, pull off, and then up a whole step. So that would be lick 7 and 8. Lick 9, back to the 13th fret. This lick is almost exactly like, I think was lick number 7. 13th fret. 15th fret, bend up a whole step, release, pull off, a whole step bend at 15. One more time. Now the next lick, we go to the 10th fret on the G string, and then to 13, and that up a whole step. This is exactly the same as lick 3. Now we're back to the 13th fret on the high E string. And then we do that again. At that time we start from 10. And those are all the licks for Come Together, done really slow, one at a time. Now I'm going to play through the licks in time, and I'm going to call the number of the lick as I play it so you can reference the lick library that I have. So you can reference. Now I'm going to play through it in time with the backing track. I'm going to call out the licks as I could play them. Because there's a lot of space in between them, and that way you can reference them when you go back to the video. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lick 1, lick 2. Lick 3. Lick 4. Lick 6, lick 7, lick 8, same lick, lick 9, 11. Lick 12. And that is the solo for Come Together. All 12 licks, played in time and played also really slowly and broken down. So a great tip for learning this solo would be before you get, if you don't know the pentatonic scale, learn the pentatonic scale in this position, the 10th fret, and then this position, 15, 13, 15, 13, 14, and then moving up to here, we would have 20, 17, 20, 18, 19, and 17. And that would be the shape for the higher lick. I believe licks 7 and 8. Thank you very much. Hope you have a great day.